Hey guys, it's Ep6 here and welcome back to episode 6 of my Liverpool career mode. And today's episode we've got plenty of matches to get through. The first game is against SALAH Moscow in the Champions League. Obviously that's another group stage match for us to play. An important one as well because we are trying to leapfrog Sevilla if we can early on in today's episode. Then we've got some more matches to play. The next game after that is Tottenham, obviously a big game in the league for us, just 4 days later, so we've got to balance the team out there. Then we go into a third different competition in today's episode, just 3 days after that. Again, we get Southampton in the round of 16 at the Carabao Cup. Another game where we have to try and rotate things a little bit, and then we'll probably end up simming the Huddersfield game to finish off today's episode. So we'll get through 4 games, we'll play the first 3, and probably sim to finish the episode. Obviously games are coming thick and fast now. We've got 4 games in, well, just over a week's time, 2 weeks' time-ish. About 2 every week, so looking forward to getting through those games, looking forward to the challenge as well. At the moment we have been fairly consistent, not anything spectacular in the last episode. Our form's been a little bit mixed at the moment, and so we do have to try and get back on track a little bit in some of these games. Got to make sure we get ourselves a victory here against SALAH Moscow. Before we get into things though, if we could try and hit 100 likes, then I'd really appreciate it. Also, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already as well, and that'd be absolutely fantastic too. Let's have a look at the team I'm going to put out here. Alisson starts in goal, Klein, Gomez, De Ligt and Robertson in defence, so a changed defence. Wijnaldum, Lallana and Cook in midfield, with Oxlade-Chamberlain, Roberto Firmino and Salah starting as our front 3. So obviously a strong front 3, still a few changes to the team. Those that aren't starting that you'd expect to start will obviously play in the next game against Tottenham, but I've had to balance things out there, so we've got a mixture in both games. Let's see how we get on, try and get ourselves a victory, try and get ourselves to the top of the group if possible. I've been told to use the low-driven shots in the comments section of the last episode, so that's what I'm going to try and do. Hopefully that's going to be more successful for us in terms of our finishing. It's just not something that ever springs to my mind to do when I'm shooting. I'm just so used to just clicking B that I never think to do the low-driven shot. So I'm going to try and do it. Can't promise that I'll do it instinctively or anything like that, but I guess we'll wait and see what sort of scenarios we get into and whether it's usable. Good ball in. Oh my days. What a chance. Have we managed to get something on that? Because it's a corner. We must have done, but I've no idea who has. Maybe the defender got something on it. I thought the attacker had actually taken the shot and just put it wide. There's still a corner to defend here. Got to make sure we clear it properly. SALAH Moscow with a good opportunity still. Can we stop the cross? Nope. Let's get it away now. Firmino, go on. Oh, just over the bar. It's not too far away actually there from Firmino. It's a bit of a strange place to take a shot, but we've got a shot away. Unfortunately, it hasn't quite hit the target in the end, but I don't think it's that far away at all. Ball into Salah. Great chance for Salah to run through here. He's through on goal. He's going to shoot. Wasn't a low-driven shot, but that should have been a goal still. Firmino. Unbelievable. I was going to go low-driven shot. I just thought smashing it was going to be the best option from that angle. And unfortunately, the goalkeeper saved the shot, and then somehow the defender got to the follow-up. Lallana to deliver this. Firmino at the front post. Connects. And saved. What a pass. What a pass into Oxlade-Chamberlain. Good chance now again. Oh, what a challenge out for a corner. We're approaching half-time here. We're still very much on top, but we can't get ourselves an open goal just yet. And that's going to go into the back post. The goalkeeper's in no man's land. It's gone right the way over him. And luckily for him, it has been headed away. And that's it for the first half. Still remains 0-0 somehow. We've been the better team. Looks the more threatening. We're not really done that much in terms of clear-cut chances. That's the big issue for me. Not creating enough clear-cut opportunities. And we are going to do one thing. That's going to be swap Salah and Oxlade-Chamberlain round. We're going to give it a go. Oxlade-Chamberlain not used to playing the left-hand side, but Salah's favoured more on the right-hand side than he is the left. And we'll see how it goes. Hopefully going to help us a bit more with creating clear-cut opportunities. Good opportunity. Oh, brought him down. That's a penalty. Gomez brings down one of their attackers, and it's not a yellow card for us, but it is a penalty to the opposition. 4 minutes into the second half, and it's an opportunity for Spartak to take the lead here. Really disappointed by this one. I've obviously just tried to go in a bit strong. And the guy's just being a bit clever about it. He got his body in between the player and the ball, and he's won themselves a penalty. Good chance here for SALAH Moscow to score. Can we score? Oh, it's saved by the goalkeeper. Saves it with his legs, out for a corner, and it still remains 0-0. Well played, Alisson. Just gets enough on it and manages to stop it from going in the back of the net. Gets the right way. And we've still got to try and defend this if we can, and he will hold on to that. Well played. Yes, well played, Lewis Cook. Oxlade-Chamberlain now going to come inside. Going to try and shoot himself, and he scores. and it's very fluky, but we'll take it. It's 1-0. Oxlade-Chamberlain gets the goal. I should have passed it across originally, but then the ball fell nicely to him after the first block, and decided to have a shot. It deflects past the goalkeeper. Really scrappy goal, but we'll take it. It gives us the lead. It's a deserved lead as well. Happy that we finally got it, even though it isn't the greatest goal we'll ever score. But it's 1-0 nevertheless. We will now look to the bench. I think Wijnaldum's injury is probably going to be something that's going to last the rest of the game, so we will take him off as a precaution. We can just see the huge... It's not even a deflection, actually. It's just the goalkeeper that's only managed to get one hand to it and can't keep it out. There's no deflection in there whatsoever. Still not the cleanest of goals, but it does give us the lead anyway. Let's look to the bench now. Okay, all three changes. Going to try and strengthen the team a little bit here, if anything. Shaqiri, Henderson and Sessegnon coming on. Take off Wijnaldum, Cook and Lallana. Obviously a few tweaks to the team with Oxlade-Chamberlain coming back and playing alongside Henderson. It's a little bit of a strange thing to do. Maybe we've just taken the lead, but I'm going to try and strengthen the midfield where we can and help us in attack a little bit more as well as Sessegnon on the left-hand side. We'll see how it goes. It's a little bit different, but we're going to hopefully try and add to the scoreline still in the final stages of the game. I'm hoping we can hit on the break with Sessegnon.
A few moments later.
Firmino, now into Sessegnon. Can he hit the back post for Salah? Oh, yes he can. It's 2-0. That's worked out perfectly for us. It's secretly what I was hoping to try and do with Sessegnon was get in some more crosses with him being left-footed on the left-hand side. Wasn't expecting to be finding Salah at the back post. That was unexpected. It was meant to be for Firmino possibly, but he's been involved in the build-up play there. What a ball in that is from the youngster Sessegnon, and what a header from Mo Salah as well. Beats his man to it and smashes it home, doubles our lead, gets us a second goal, and should now win us the game with about 15 or 20 minutes to go. What a ball in though from Sessegnon. He keeps on playing for us and keeps on doing a great job. He's got to be involved in the setup a bit more, but he's competing against some really good names, so we're going to just have to make him our backup, I think, in those positions whenever those guys can't play, because he is doing a great job for us off the bench and starting. He got a hat-trick for us just a couple of episodes back, and he's running forward once again. He's got Salah in support. Can he find him? It's across to Mo Salah. Go on! Oh my days, that was supposed to be a low-driven shot. That's anything but that. Not his greatest finish. 5 minutes to go, a free kick in a good position here for Spartak Moscow. Going to play this one short maybe, or just a different angle, but it's straight at the wall. And, oh, still saved. Go on, Gomez, play that pass. He's seen the pass. It should fall to Sessegnon rather than Firmino. And he's running through. Sessegnon's still going. Shoots over the bar. Couldn't quite keep it down. Didn't get the direction right either. It was supposed to have crossed goal more than it did. Too central in the end. And unfortunately didn't quite have the finish on in there. A couple of minutes to go. Still remains 2-0. Oh, that's risky. Well played goalkeeper. We'll clear that one away as well. Firmino switch it over to Salah. Come on, bring this one down. There we go. He does just manage to do that. Still has it, Mo Salah. Chance for a cross if he can find Firmino. He's going to compete with the keeper who punches away. Oxlade-Chamberlain trying to keep it alive, and we might still, but that's it. 2-0 it finishes. Gets ourselves 3 points. Hopefully we can overtake Sevilla with that scoreline, but it depends how they've got on in their game. Obviously, they were playing bottom of the group, so likelihood is they probably won the match. But regardless, we've got ourselves 3 points, got ourselves a big victory there. Kept a clean sheet, got 2 goals. Pretty happy with that win. We could maybe have had a third, but overall very happy with how we performed, especially when the subs came on. We did a great job, and we managed to just see the game out, and not only that, but double the lead as well, which was always, I suppose, the plan was to hit on a break with Sessegnon and use his pace, and that really worked out well for us. Let's have a look how Sevilla did. 3-0 victory against Copenhagen, so they will remain top of the group. We're now in second. Okay, so the next game here against Tottenham. This is the team going to go with. Alisson starts in goal. Alexander-Arnold, Van Dijk, De Ligt and Tierney there in defence. In front of that, Chandler, Lara and Henderson in midfield. There's Salah, Firmino and Mane as our front three. Mane and Salah in the right positions for this game. We'll see what happens. We have had to make some change to the team, but actually the rest of the team's recovered pretty well from a few days ago from that last match. Gomez starts on the bench. Cook, Wijnaldum, Oxlade-Chamberlain, Sessegnon, Shaqiri and Ings all on there. Matip's still out injured, unfortunately, although he should be back pretty soon. Hopefully by the end of the episode anyway. We'll wait and see exactly when very shortly. Let's see how we get on. Try and get ourselves 3 points. Currently joint top, I think, with Man City, I think. Yeah, both on 17 points. So very tight there, actually. United and Southampton just a point below us as well. So the top four in particular, very close. And obviously still, we're only 8 games in, so a lot can change. Tottenham are there in 5th. If they win, then they'll obviously go level on points with us. So it's pretty tight. Let's wait and see how we get on. Try and get ourselves a victory against what will be a tough Tottenham team, I expect. Okay, here we go for this game against Tottenham. Tough match. Not really too sure what to expect here, to be honest. It could be one of those games where you just get turned over by a very good team. I'm hoping not, because we need to get ourselves into a good run of form, and I'm hoping that that 2-0 victory can be the start of something where we do go on and can find some consistency. But that's something we have lacked massively in the last couple of episodes. So hopefully we can start to find a bit more form with a big performance here against Tottenham. Eriksen with a free kick early on to try and cross in. We've dealt with that well. Mane now trying to run away. This is actually very good from him. Great running. Going to come inside as well onto his favoured foot. Just get closed off. Mane over to Firmino. He's going to now switch it to Salah. It's a good pass. If he can get there, he will. Salah's still going. Can he get a... Oh, shot on goal. He has, but it's been saved by Lloris. Again, was supposed to be low driven. Didn't look particularly low and driven, but there you go. Still persisting with that. We'll wait and see how we get on. I might have to change the team tactics slightly now that we've swapped Salah and Mane around. That might be more beneficial if we don't have them so wide and have them coming inside instead. Mane to cross. Salah's in there, takes a touch, shoots and scores. 1-0. We've taken the lead over Tottenham. Mo Salah does it again, gets himself another goal. And it's fantastic from Mane. Cuts inside onto his right foot and crosses, which is a little bit different, a little bit strange, because we don't have loads of height in there to be able to get anything in the box, to be able to connect with it or anything. But just takes a little touch inside. Good ball to Salah, who it's not really much of a cross, it's more of a pass to the opposite side of the pitch. And he just brings it down really well. Lloris can't quite get there. It's 1-0. We've taken the lead. And it's a nice goal actually there from Salah. Good chance off the bar, followed up over the bar. Unbelievable there from Tottenham. Should really have scored that. Should be 1-1. What a chance that was. Son hits the bar. I don't even know who that is that follows up, but he's got to do better than that. Can't quite keep it down. Good chance. What a block. Go on. No, he's been beaten to it too easy. It's not good enough as that. Harry Kane, I think, just beats Tierney there to the header. Tierney doesn't even really jump in the end. I can appreciate, Harry Kane's taller than him, but he's got to at least go for the ball. He's got to challenge him. Got to make it difficult for him. He's not done any of that. And Harry Kane wins it and is able to put into what I think was near enough an empty net. 1-1, just approaching half time. So annoying that we've done that because it's something we could deal with much better. De Ligt with a good block initially, but it's not quite an empty net. But you know what I mean? It's sort of a free chance for him on goal. And I think Alisson maybe could do better. It's tricky. It's quite close to him. I think more it's Tierney who's had to come inside to cover De Ligt and Van Dijk who have gone out of position, who just doesn't end up challenging him. Mane, an overlap is Tierney here. Can he redeem himself a little bit by putting a ball into Salah? Oh, Lloris does such a good job to get something on it. It was falling perfectly for Salah, and that would have been a great chance to make it 2-1 and regain our lead. Unfortunately, it hasn't quite happened, and Lloris just does enough. Salah coming inside. First chance for him to shoot, and it's straight at Lloris. And we haven't really seen that at all from Salah or Mane. There's none of that coming inside to shoot, which is why I haven't put them on their normal sides, to be honest, because they just don't come inside and shoot like you'd expect them to. That's the first chance where I've really seen a shot like that on his favoured foot there from Salah. And we're going to try and encourage it a little bit more. We've just got into half-time at 1-1 now. We're going to look at the instructions, which actually are probably the reason why they don't come inside as much. And it's because they're on stay wide, whereas they should probably be on cut inside. Hopefully that's going to improve us. Don't know how much of an impact that's really going to make. We might have to change up from the default settings once we finish this game. But we'll wait and see for the second half how they get on using those instructions. Oh my god, that's fantastic play. We deserve to concede there. Just for how good that play is from Tottenham. We should be able to deal with it. There's no doubt about that. We haven't dealt with it properly, but the passing's just really good. You can see what's about to happen, though, when Harry Kane picks the ball here. You know that this is about to happen. You can see all the little 1-2s. We just couldn't stop them. 2-1, they've taken the lead. It's frustrating because it feels like it's against them on a play there. They've not really been up our end of the pitch too often, but we've just got up into their end of the pitch and just not done anything with it, which has been the biggest issue for us and has been something we've been struggling with the last couple of episodes. But we are now not looking like we're going to find the consistency from this game. That's what I was trying to get. Bit of consistency and hopefully another goal, but is he even onside there, Lallana? No. So yeah, really striving for the consistency. So far, I haven't quite got it yet. That's surely going to be a yellow card. That's terrible on Salah. Stops the attack completely, does Sanchez. Awful foul. Firmino's trying to switch there to Salah. He's got to bring this one down. He has done. He's brought it down really well. Salah coming inside, and every time we try and do that, never works. Always gets cut off. They always read it. And that's why I've not been doing it, because I've seen it's not worked pretty early on in the career mode when we tried to play them out in their normal positions. It really didn't work, and it just can't seem to ever come inside like that. All three changes, Sessegnon, Shaqiri, and Oxlade-Chamberlain all going to come on. We'll take off Chan, Lallana, and Salah. Reluctant to do that really, but there's 12 minutes to go and we're not looking like scoring, so we have to change something. We've obviously swapped Mane onto the right hand side, ended up putting Sessegnon on the left now. We'll see what happens, if anything, but a little bit annoyed about the way that this game has sort of gone. Yeah, not impressed by the way that we've managed to deal with Tottenham. Just not dealt with it very well, and the main issue's been going forward again. We've not looked good enough there, but a chance for Session to get going here. Can he find some sort of pass or cutback maybe? Beaten to it again. That's it, full time. Lost the game 2-1. Not good enough. Tottenham had a handful of chances, it felt like, and they were just very clinical. A handful of attacks, I should really say. And we had a number of attacks, just didn't do anything with the chances. Simple as that. Tottenham very slick when they got going forward. They didn't get forward that many times, but again, we're far more clinical and us deserve to win. Yeah, just still haven't quite managed to get the attack right with this team. Which is strange to say because we were so good in the opening 3 or 4 episodes, probably. But for some reason, the last episode or 2, we've not quite got the attack going right. Lost the game here, which you can understand. Tottenham a good team, and it is a fairly realistic result in terms of the scoreline. Not necessarily saying Tottenham always beat Liverpool or anything like that, but in terms of it being a 2-1, it's quite a close game. I think it is realistic in that sense, but the performance isn't good enough. It's not a good enough attack there from us at all. Some play drills here. Woodburn and Lewis Cook going to be trained up this week. Obviously swapped out Chan for Cook in this set of playing drills, just so I can try and get a bit more from both these youngsters. Woodburn goes up to 68 overall as well this week, which is really good news, obviously. Cook getting a little bit closer to 76. Okay, so this game now that we have coming up in the Cup competition against Southampton. This is the team going to go with. Alisson starts in goal, got Klein, Van Dijk, Gomez and Robertson in defence. Wijnaldum, Cook and Henderson in midfield, with also Chamberlain, Mane up front and Salah on the left-hand side. Going to stick with Salah on the left, and Mane eventually will go back onto the right again once he begins to play there. Just because I wasn't happy when they were on their proper sides, because the cutting in doesn't work. It's as simple as that. From what I've seen in game, obviously I know what they do in real life and everything, but from me in game, it personally doesn't work as well, I don't think. This bench I've gone with Dillit on there, Chan, Woodburn, Shaqiri, Sessegnon, Firmino and Ings all on there. It was tempting to start Sessegnon, but I'm still looking for a good result here. And so even though he is in great form, like probably better form than Salah, to be totally honest, and Mane and everyone else in the team, I am still going to keep on the bench. He will probably end up coming on the pitch at some point, but I don't exactly know when. Danny Ings might also do the same as Woodburn. Let's wait and see how we get on, try and get ourselves into the next round. That's the most important thing. Here we go for this game against Southampton. A really good opportunity to try out a few different players if we want to from the bench, and also to scout some players from Southampton as well, our feeder club, just in case we do decide to try and bring anybody else in. The likelihood of that happening is not particularly big, to be honest. I don't really think there's many players from Southampton that would actually want or would get into our team right now. Oxlade-Chamberlain looking for Mane with the pass. Oh, he's going to be offside there, unfortunately. He scores it, but it was just offside. It's a shame, because it was a good bit of movement there. Oxlade-Chamberlain going to look for Salah there with the pass. Good pass as well. Salah coming inside. Can he find a pass into Mane? Tight angle, saved by the keeper. Cleared off the line, took a huge deflection off another defender as well, but eventually stays out and still remains 0-0, unfortunately. What a chance that was. Really good bit of play. Mane with the shot, unfortunately couldn't quite sneak it past the keeper enough to get us a goal. Henderson now running forward, looking to Mane. Should have played it on the floor. Mane over to Cook. Cook looking back to Mane. Chance, or pokes it towards the keeper, who saves pretty comfortably. Go on, Mane. Find a pass through there. Finds Oxlade-Chamberlain. He crosses. Salah's there on his right foot. Shoots and scores. Who said Salah doesn't have a right foot? There it is. 1-0. And we're taking the lead 33 minutes in. Mo Salah brings it down nicely. Scores on his right foot into the bottom right-hand corner and gives us the lead here. Salah gets another goal. Was that 3 in 3 matches that we've played, I think? Could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm right with that one. A good finish there as well as weaker side. Just gets it away from Fraser Forster. Was always going to go in. It's a great finish. 1-0. Look for that switch there to Salah. What a pass from Van Dijk. Salah's through here on his left foot. Can he keep hold of it and shoot? He can, but again, saved. Was always going to be difficult. It's really tight angle to be able to score from there. Pretty comfortable save at the end. Half-time, winning the game 1-0. Good to have the advantage over Southampton. Still lacking the second and third goals, though, to really try and back it up and make it a more convincing victory. That's what we've got to try and do here. Obviously, got to try and maintain the lead as well, keep a clean sheet and those sort of things, but we want to try and push on. That's something we haven't managed to do properly in recent episodes, and that's what we've got to try and do now. There we go, ball through to Oxlade-Chamberlain. He's burst through now. He needs some support, I think, though, because he's being caught up by the defender. Coming inside, a chance. Oh, nearly fell to Salah. It's supposed to be a shot for Mane. Didn't get a proper connection on the ball. And it, again, falls into the path of the goalkeeper. But it's those sort of chances, so we should be doing better. Have to score those opportunities. First 2 changes, Woodburn and Ings to come on. Even though it's only 1-0, there's 20 minutes to go. I want to try out some different players. We'll take off Salah and Cook. Salah again, for me, just even though he's scoring goals, he seems to just have to finish and not much else at the moment. He seems to be struggling a little bit in our attacks to get involved that much. Like I say, he's popping up and getting a few goals. He has got 3 in the last 3 games, which is very good for us. But I just don't think he's contributing as much as I hope in the build-up play. And that's something we have to work on as a whole. Oh my days, they've just equalised from a fantastic free kick. Off the bar and in. Oh, Southampton have got themselves a goal out of nowhere. Unbelievable. But that's what happens if you don't take your chances. I keep saying it for the last episode or 2 now, and it's kept happening for us. And again, we could well be punished here. There's 15 minutes to try and turn it around, but yeah, annoyed by that. But it is a good bit of quality there shown by Gabbiadini. Mane now on the break. He needed some support, so we've obviously made those changes now, so it wasn't a great time. But here we go. Mane's still going. Coming back inside. No, the pass was all wrong. Oh my god, why does it get those crucial passes wrong? Supposed to find its way into the box, not the edge of it. Next change has to be Sessegnon on, Mane off. Again, it seems a little bit bizarre, but I'm doing it to try and get the best out of the players we have on the pitch right now, as opposed to looking at overalls and that sort of thing. Mane's struggling a little bit for energy. He's also struggling to contribute again. Similar to Salah, has a good finish on him, but needs to improve in the build-up play a little bit more. Hoping that Sessegnon can do a bit more for us now in the final 10 minutes. Doesn't give him much time though. Feels like we're losing this game, that we're chasing it, but it is still 1-1. Can't keep the ball for longer than a couple of seconds at the moment. It's really poor, very disappointing. Klein trying to switch it to Sessegnon. Finally kept hold of the ball. Not lost it as soon as they've gone forward. We might still though. Sessegnon running forward now, trying to create something. Trying to get round his man. Gonna have to stop running because he can't get past him. He shoots and really easy save. That's it, 1-1. Yeah, annoyed. Very annoyed by that. Same mistakes time and time again. And it's costing us. We do have extra time penalties still to go, but yeah, it's just the same mistakes. We need to find a way of sorting it out. It's just got to be in the performance. We've got to either look at that or we've got to try and reduce the difficulty, because there's one of 2 things there. Obviously, the difficulty has been changed massively, particularly the goalkeeper attributes. They have been increased. So that has been made more difficult for us. So, yeah, that's maybe something we'll look at next episode, because I can't really allow this to continue where the goalkeepers just feel like they're saving everything way too easy. Danny Ings running forward. Wow, we're completely cleared through here. What's going on with the Southampton defence? Stay behind me. What are you doing, you fool? Oh, my God. Why did Sessegnon get in front of us? He just needs to hold this run. I can just pass it across to him. Instead, he completely throws me and starts running in front of Danny Ings. That should be a goal. Again, this is what I mean by wasting our chances. Just so wasteful. Sessegnon again having to switch it to Oxlade-Chamberlain. You've got to try and bring this one down, though. He will do. But look at the numbers in the box. Look at that. Come on. There's got to be a penalty. Oh, my days. What's going on here? How else did he lose the ball other than being fouled? Surely. Penalty shootout anyway now. Okay, here we go, penalty shootout. Danny Ings to step up first. Can we get the penalty shootout off to a good start or not? I had a feel it was coming. I was about to say not before I'd even taken it. And he saves Fraser Forster. Ward-Prowse now to step up and try and score. Sends us the wrong way. Yeah, he kind of set a precedent, didn't he, Danny Ings here. Piatini here going to step up. Surely a chip down the middle by the looks of it. No, okay. Completely fooled me there. This hasn't been a good start. Oxlade-Chamberlain now to step up. Are they going to save this or is it going to be wide? It's going to be one of the 2, isn't it? What's going on? Henderson to step up now. Is this ABBA penalties or something? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what sort of penalties because we've just missed all 3. Can't believe this is actually happening. Gabbiadini steps up here to knock us out of the Carabao Cup. I honestly can't believe what's happened here. And he scores. You can't stop that. It's into the top left-hand corner. This is unbelievable. I can only laugh at it because it's just unbelievable. Oh my god. We're knocked out of the cup here. Which again, is fine. It's fine. we don't have to win everything in one season. That's fine. But it's the way that we're getting knocked out of the cup that's the annoying thing. Oh, it's just so dominant. Just didn't take our chances. It's a free kick which has made them equalise, and then it's just 3 missed penalties. Not really ended on a particularly positive note. Again, I have no issue with getting knocked out of the cup in the round of 16. That's fine because we don't have to win everything in one season. But it's just the way that we've played. It's just so frustrating to watch, and we're struggling to be able to change anything there. We're going to have to tweak the difficulty, I think. We'll tweak it now whilst I remember, because, yeah, it's just not good. It's not good enough. It's been good in terms of results. Results are fine. Like, we're second in the league. That's good. That's realistic. We're not smashing anybody. We're not 5 points ahead, 10 points ahead, whatever. That's fine. That's good. but it's just the performances that has to be improved. We have to improve the performances, and obviously that will again lead to results going up slightly as well, but we can't have such sort of meh performances consistently. Even the games that we'll win, we're not performing particularly well. So we have to try and change something with that, and all I can really think to do is tweak the CPU, because we can't really do anything else. We'll have a look at the goalkeeper one, wherever that is. Goalkeeper ability, we'll put it back down to, I think, 50, because that's what our goalkeeping ability is on. And the marking and the run frequency, the marking in particular has been something that's been very tight on us. So maybe we have to look at that a little bit. Marking will drop down 1, and I think we'll also increase the pass error by 1 as well, because that probably needs to be changed. Other than that, I think we'll probably just stick with those, see how we get on. Hopefully it helps us go into the next episode. Like I say, not particularly positive end to the episode, and I don't really like to moan or anything like that. But there you go, that's just how our performances have been in this episode and last episode. I was going to sit in the game against Huddersfield, but we'll do it next time round, because obviously we have the penalty shootout there. That's everything for today's episode. Thank you all so much for watching. If we could try and hit 100 likes, then I'd really appreciate it. Also, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already as well, and that'd be absolutely fantastic too. Very close now to 17,000 subscribers, so I'd appreciate you all going ahead and clicking that button if you haven't already. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.